So class 6, in the previous video we have discussed about the computer languages, and now we will discuss about the categories of computer. Basically they are divided into 4 categories. Okay, we will study about 2 categories here. So class, here we will discuss about the categories of computer. Basically there are 4 categories on which the computer categorization depends. Number 1 is based on generation, number 2 is based on size, number 3 is based on type, and number 4 is based on purpose. So we are going to discuss here based on generation and based on types first. Okay, so first, based on generation. As you have read in your previous classes also, the generations of the computer, again we are repeating it, okay, in class 6. So based on generation, number 1 is first generation computer. Basically this generation are categorized under 5 generations. Okay, so these 5 generations we will learn from here. First generation computer exists from 1940 to 1956. These computers started with ENIAC. This all we have read in class 5th. ENIAC was the first computer. It was electronic numerical integrated automatic computer. It was the first fully operational electronic computer. So this generation uses what? Vacuum tubes as their main technology in the first generation computers. Okay, and their size is very big. Now second generation computer exists from 1956 to 1963, and this generation uses transistor as their main technology or their main component, and these were smaller in size as compared to the first generation. Now come to the third generation. Third generation exists from 1964 to 1971, and the main technology of this generation was ICs. ICs stands for integrated circuits. Yes, this technology, this generation is based on this technology, and these computers can do more faster calculation in nanoseconds, whereas these first generation computer do in microseconds, the milliseconds, and second generation do in microseconds, and third generation do their work in nanoseconds. Now come to the fourth generation. Fourth generation exists from 1971 to 1955. So this generation uses microprocessor as their main component or technology, as we are using right now also. In so many computers we are using i3 processor, i7 processor, and so many series of I. That are these based fourth generation based computer. They are basically smaller in size rather than compared to third, second, and first generation. Come to the last generation. This is the fifth generation of computer, that is present and future, means right now and it will be in future also. So this generation is based on artificial intelligence, means main purpose is of this generation is to introduce the intelligence, okay, is introduce the IQ in the computer so that it can work like humans. And the very best example of this generation is robotics. As you know, robots works almost like humans. So this generation is based on artificial intelligence. Now we will consider the second type. Second was computer also based on types. We can categorize is on types also. So basically we can categorize into 3 categories. Number 1 is analog, number 2 is digital, and number 3 is hybrid. So first come to the analog. Analog works on the physical quantities, means the quantities that we can see, like your meter scale, like thermometer device in which we use to measure the temperature of the body. And see here, I have made the diagram also. This is an analog meter on which you can measure your speed, as you have seen in the vehicles also, 30, 50, 70, 120. So this is an analog computer through which we can measure the physical quantities. Now come to the digital one. Digital one accepts the data as 0 and 1. Okay, it used to switch on and off. Okay, it is 0 stands for off and 1 stands for on. So these work on off and on conditions. Examples are calculator, digital cricket scoreboard. Yes, you have seen the matches. In that a digital cricket scoreboard is there. So they work on 0 and 1. That is digital computer. Now come to the third one, that is hybrid. It is a combination of both digital and analog, means it is a combination of both of these, digital also and analog. Afterwards it's form a hybrid. So best example of this is digital watches. Yes, you all are wearing nowadays digital watches. See here, you can see the time in digital also and in analog also. So that is the hybrid, means combination of both the things. So class, we have discussed about the two categories. Now the remaining two we will consider. See, now we have discussed based on generation, based on type. Now we will discuss about based on size and based on purpose. So based on size, we have categorized a computer into four categories: microcomputers, mini computers, mainframe computers and supercomputers. So we will start with the microcomputers. Microcomputers are very small in size. You can easily see them on shops, homes, schools. They are developed by a company named IBM, International Business Machine. Okay. Due to their small size, we are using widely them in homes and schools. Okay. Now second one is mini computers. Mini computers are smaller than the mainframe computer but bigger than the microcomputer. Okay. These supports multi-user system and LAN, means local area network. Okay. Now come to the third one, mainframe computers. Mainframe computers are very large in size and they are having huge storage capacities. These computers are generally used in banking, organization and industries. Now come to the last one, that is supercomputers. The most powerful computers are supercomputers. They are used in scientific, space research, weather forecasting and robotics. So Indian first supercomputer was Cray-1. Okay. But Indian first supercomputer was Param and Anurag. Remember the names, they are the important to be asked in the exams also. Now the fourth part we will discuss about that are based on purpose. So purpose means based on the nature. Okay, how they work, based on their nature of task, how they work. So they are categorized into two categories, special and general. Special purpose and general purpose computer. So according to the nature of the task, number one is special purpose computer. These are designed to perform single task or specific application. Okay. In these, a set of instructions are built into the computers for performing the specific task. Hence, these are also known as dedicated computers. And they are mainly used in controlling traffic signals, air signals and satellite tracking. These computers used to control such kind of signals because they used to perform a single particular specific task. Now come to the general purpose. General purpose computers are usually used to manage a variety of tasks. As you can see the difference, special was using only single task, whereas it can do variety of tasks. So in this, the instruction needed to perform the particular task in the temporary and it is stored in the temporary memory. Okay. Then it is more versatile than special purpose. Yes, because it can do more work at a particular time than the special one. The examples are, it is used in playing games, watching videos and in companies it is used to prepare the report of the sales and reports. Okay, so hence these are very general purpose and these are special purpose. So class, based on the video 1 and based on the video 2, means this video, okay, part 1 and part 2 of categories of computer and computer languages. From both of the sets, I have given you the assignment now. You have to do that assignment in your copy. If you are not having the new copy, you can continue your work in your 6th class copy. So your assignment is question number 1. Enlist 3 features of each generation of computer. So there are 5 generation and out of 5 you have to define 3 features of each generation of computer. Then second one, you have to differentiate between the following. Number 1 is high level and low level language, compiler and interpreter, digital and analog computers, micro and mainframe computers. Okay, some of the answers you can find out in the previous video. Then third one is name India's supercomputer. Okay, you have to name only one India's supercomputer.